If you would like to see this episode before my reaction, head on over to Roosterteeth.com and click on Start Your Free Trial. You can become a first member, and you can get all the benefits of becoming a first member, or you can scroll to the bottom and click on Free Membership. This will make an account on the website, which you can see episodes 1 week before they hit YouTube, and if you become a first member, you can see episodes the day of release. So, thanks for watching, and enjoy the reaction. Welcome back to some more RWBY Chapter 5. So last week, the RWBY dev animation team, whatever we're going to call them, threw us for a loop because it was Thanksgiving weekend, and most of the entire Roosterteeth company was all out, doing family things. So they didn't want to release an actual episode, so they came out with The Remnant. So now, after like a week after the holidays and everything, we finally get the chapter 5. So I'm super excited. I don't know what to think about this. So I know the thumbnail and the title was like Menagerie. Or was it Menagerie? Something like that. Yeah, Menagerie. Basically the Faunus island, where Blake's parents are, and potentially grew up. So I'm excited to see what this episode could consist of. I wonder if it's all just Blake, having just a full Blake episode, which I'm fine with. But I'm super excited to see what comes of it. Apologies if I'm a little hyper or whatever like that. I literally just woke up and I'm drinking soda, so it's not helping at all. But I want to watch this episode immediately the moment it comes out, because then I don't get spoiled. I don't get like any kind of thing, and I can just kind of like theorize with like a bunch of people the entire day, basically. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. I'm excited to see what happens. Here we go. Let's skip the intro because we've seen it like a million times. 5, but so I'm guessing they're just now getting off the boat. Yes. Ooh, it's like cabanas. Cool. An island getaway, like retreat kind of thing. Cool. It's a lion tail guy. Bunny ears. More bunny ears. Ooh, scales. That's cool. I'm trying to find like all the Faunus.
So many Faunus in one place.
Cat tails, I think. Lion tails.
Everyone can feel safe, no matter who or what they are.
Wow.
Dog tail, I think.
Sure is
Horns.
crowded, huh?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Is it a bad thing?
Is it always so cramped?
Antlers.
Well, when you try and take an entire species and put them on an island that's 2/3 desert, yeah, it tends to be cramped.
What? You guys
Wow.
have that much more space? Why waste it? A little desert never hurt anyone.
It's not like the desert in Vacuo, son. The wildlife here is more dangerous than most of the regions.
Okay.
So they gave us a terrible island in the corner of Remnant to try and shut us up.
That's a pretty good summary, yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Jerks.
Indeed. Bunny
We
ears.
tried to make the best of things.
Wolf tail.
This
Nice.
is Kuana.
It's beautiful. I take it all back. This place looks great. Why would anyone ever want to leave?
That's not the point, son. We asked to be equal, to be treated just like everyone else. Instead, we were given an island and told to make do. So we did the best we could.
So
We
I
came together and we made a home where any Faunus could feel welcome. But this island, this town, well, always be a reminder that we're still not equal.
Cat ears.
That we're still second-class citizens.
Well,
You'll get there
hey,
someday.
this guy's feeling pretty at home.
All right, time to go home.
Oh yeah? Which one's yours? Can you see it from here?
Kind of.
Is it that one? Look at that tiny one down there. I like the paint job.
It's that one.
Oh my god, is Blake royalty? I like how she says sort of or kind of whatever when he pointed that question out. Also, is this low? Let's think about that. No, it's fine. Okay. Cool.
What is it?
Making sure all the volumes are fine.
It's just been a long time since I've seen my parents.
Well, you came all this way.
Damn.
Okay, if we're being honest, that's kind of intimidating.
Hello, mother.
Blake?
Hi, Mom.
Yes, I was right. I mean, it's not hard to guess, but
My baby.
people doubted me. And father. The giant man. Well, we're not sure quite yet what his Faunus trait is. Some kind of lion, people were saying, maybe. Hope he figured out. Be cool. You know, tail. I don't know.
We were horrified when we heard the news. The Kingdom of Vale wasn't perfect,
Oh,
but
that's
it
her.
certainly didn't deserve what happened.
That's her dress. I thought she had a tail and ears.
Please, I knew she'd be fine.
That isn't the slightest bit true. You should have seen him pacing.
You guys have nothing to worry about. I've seen your daughter in action before, and trust me, she's got some moves.
And what exactly do you mean by that, Mr. Wukong?
Well, you see, sir, it's just that, you know, she's such a good fighter and all. And as a fellow fighter, I have a lot of...
Why is he here again?
But also for her.
He just kind of followed me.
Who knows? Yeah.
I see.
Or slightly? She's definitely above average. I mean,
Wow. Her face. Oh my god.
this tea is really good.
I know, right?
I like him.
Mom!
Mom approves.
Darn it, I completely forgot about the meeting.
Gira?
Give me a moment.
Faunus meeting? I'm guessing.
Is everything okay?
Yes, dear, just poor timing. He can reschedule. It's just been hard dealing with them lately.
Dealing with who?
The White Fang.
What? Dad!
Oh crap, it's those guys.
Blake, what's wrong?
Oh no.
Miss Belladonna.
We had no idea you'd returned.
This is bad.
What are you doing talking to these people?
This is Korsak and Fennec Albe. They represent the White Fang here in Menagerie now.
Those psychos are here, too?
Young man, I'm not sure what you've heard of our organization, but I can assure you we're not nearly as ferocious as
They have
the
like
media
Anubis
have
head
believed.
masks.
What we've heard? We've seen firsthand. Your fanatics slaughtered people.
What is she talking about?
Precisely what we came to discuss with you, Your Grace.
Is everything all right?
Wait, you guys seriously don't know?
No what?
They helped during the
White
Battle
Fang was
of Beacon.
at the fall of Beacon. They attacked innocent civilians, and they released Grimm into the school.
All true.
Is this true?
Sadly, Your Grace, it is.
Are they gonna like
Don't act like
push it off as like a rogue faction or something like that of White
Explain
Fang?
yourselves.
Though it pains us to admit, It has become apparent that the Vale branch of the White Fang is no longer operating under orders of High Leader Khan. Rather,
that.
they've elected to follow the rule of one Adam Taurus. I believe you're all familiar with the young adept and his extreme philosophies.
You know, Beacon wasn't the first time the Fang started shooting up Vale.
The High Council had their suspicions of a splinter group, but they could prove nothing until this latest incident.
Incident? People are dead.
And it is a tragedy.
Your Grace, we came to assure you that Brother Taurus and his followers do not represent the will of the White Fang.
And how can I be sure of that?
You can't.
You
You can't. You literally can.
Claims. The White Fang's tactics are admittedly more aggressive since you stepped down as High Leader and became Chieftain of Menagerie.
Oh, snap!
This is no way to make our message heard.
We have ample documentation from the council meeting, as well as several strategies to apprehend and punish these strays if you'd care to review them.
I will. But another day. I'd like some time to reconnect with my daughter.
Wow!
But of course, Your Grace.
Did not see that at all.
Understand. It was a pleasure to see you again, young Blake.
We were saddened when we heard of your departure from the White Fang. But understand if you can no longer support our cause.
It is a wearying fight, after all.
Who says I'm done fighting?
If you ever do wish to return, you need merely to come find us.
I
Sister
still don't
Ilia
trust
would
him at
be
all.
Elated.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Do not trust them at all. But damn, that was a big,
So,
like,
those
mic
guys
drop
are
moment there.
I really don't like you.
Here we go. Let's see the moment when they
Interesting
are
development,
indeed bad.
wouldn't you say?
Interesting indeed.
They're
So,
both
Shall we
Fox.
inform Brother Adam?
We shall.
Yep. Yep. Saw that coming. Ah, crap. He's in the town with him.
I was hoping you could help me find someone.
That's the waitress from episode 4. Well, crap. That's it! That's literally it! Ah. Okay, I want to listen or pick up the voices real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up on my second monitor so I can do this live, and not have to edit this in at all. Because I don't think I'm gonna go into like a, I don't think I'll be jumping into discussion. Doesn't seem to be many people talking right now on the chat, so I don't think anybody's really here at the moment. So I want to get this done, basically right now. Okay, so we know someone calling. We know Blake, Kylie, Kaylee, something like that. Tara. That name sounds familiar. Is it the Tara that I'm thinking of? Yes. I think. Is this the actual Tara that I'm thinking of? I think it is, actually. That's good. Wait, did I spell her name wrong? I did. Hope it's the same Tara. Yeah. Okay. IMDb. Let's see, what has Tara done? She is voices for... she's in the Warcraft Legion. That's cool. Baby X, Future Girl, Naruto, Tokyo 70, The Player, Just in Time, Skylanders, Sailor Moon Crystal. Who is she playing Crystal? It's funny, I used to watch this show when I was little. Wonder, oh, I don't remember. Oh, wait. Kind of remember. Okay, let's see, who else? God Eater 2, Ben 10, Omniverse, World of Warcraft, World of Draenor. So she's a big World of Warcraft voice actor. Although they don't mention it here, which is kind of weird. They don't mention the character that she voices. Welcome to Neverland, Superman Unlimited, Caper, Diablo 3 for additional voices, that kind of thing. A bunch of things. So this is all within 2013, and she's, oh my god. Okay, so I'll start from the very top like I did before. So this is her, this is Tara, and this is 2017 right here, and as I go down, you can see literally all of the things that she's done in her career, including TV shows, TV movies, TV series, movies, video games, mostly video games and like voice actor kind of things. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. She's a writer for 6 things, director for 1. She did stunts in 1 thing, special things to 8 things, producer of 13 things. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the Tara that I remember. I just couldn't remember what she's did, but yeah, she did a ton of Sailor Moon things. She's done The Proud Family. Damn, a ton of things. Oh my god, Tara. You are busy, busy, busy. Super busy. Oh my god. A lot of video games too. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm oh, she's in League of Legends as well. And Brutal Legends! Crap, who is this person again? I forgot who this person is in the game. Okay. That's probably not the best thing to search. I'll probably blur that out. Yoga instructor. She's the yoga instructor for Yoga Wii. That's awesome. Anyways, yeah, so that's Tara. Super, super cool. Okay, so, and then, Gira, Kent Williams, IMDb. Let's see. It's a couple Kents. Might be a little difficult to find the right one. Might be tricky. Okay, not that Kent. That Kent did a zombie film. Probably not this one. Okay, I think it's this one. There's no picture for him. But this one has a bunch of anime kind of voice actor roles, so I'm thinking this is the right Kent. Okay, so he did Ghost in the Shell, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Smite, Kwang. Nice. Remember that character. Attack on Titan. Yeah, RWBY, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Sweet. 2012. What? Why is it credited for 2012? That's interesting. Okay, anyways. Dragon Ball Z, Android 20, that kind of thing. The narrator for Full Metal Alchemist, as well as the father. A bunch of things as well. We're gonna kind of run through here real quick. D. Gray Man, The Mightiest Disciple, Kenichi, One Piece, My Santa, Trinity Blood. The list goes on. He is a big voice actor too. Super, super cool. Mostly Dragon Ball Z stuff, which is awesome. I think he has multiple characters for, yeah, every single one had a different voice that you did. That's really cool. So yeah, that's Kent. Like I said, I'm sad that I don't have a picture of him, but most voice actors don't really show their faces, so I'm okay with that. So yeah, okay, so who else? Okay, so these are the brothers, Korsaks Albion and Fennec Albion. Okay, so let's see what Derek years. Let's see. He's does movies. Ah. He does Zathura and Predator and Friday the 13th. Oh my god, this guy's huge. Sleepy Hollow. Oh my god. He was the Dojo Ninja in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He was in Grimm as Krampus. The show Grimm. He was Lance and Chuck. Oh my god, there's a ton of things here. I'm just going to show you here. So, Pirates of the Caribbean, Stranger Tales, he was the Master at Arms. That's really cool. MacGruber. Hellbinders, CSI Miami. He is Jason Voorhees of Friday the 13th. Oh my god. This guy is a legend. Jones Thug number 2 from Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's funny. Seaside New York, Star Trek Enterprise is Orion Guard, or Orion Guard, whatever. The Shield, Night Stalkers. Dude, you are a legend. ER, Malcolm and Eddie, VIP, The Wonder Cabinet, 18 stunts, 5 producers, 3 writing. Good lord. You are a legend, good sir. My god. I did not realize Roosterteeth had pull to get like somebody this freaking like legendary in like the movie careers like industry. Like he does so many like films and stuff. You would never expect him to go into voice acting. I don't think any of these roles that he's done are considered voice roles. Because they're all movies and kind of like TV shows and stuff like that. So they're not really like voices at all. Which is like it's very cool that he's branching out, but it's like it's super interesting to like that Roosterteeth got him. Yeah, that's super cool. Okay, so that's Korsak. So let's go with his brother, Thenic, with Mike McFarlane. Okay, wait, hold on. Is that the McFarlane? Oh my god, there's so many Mike McFarlanes. Okay, I'm just looking through real quick at some of these other mics just to make sure I have the right one. I think I do, because he has a ton of... Okay, so it is the Mike McFarlane. Damn. Okay, here we go, folks. 164 credits for being an actor. Not only in RWBY, but he's also in Attack on Titan, One Punch Man, he's Carnage, that's funny. God Eater, Space Dandy, he's Osiris and Smite. Oh my god, that's why I recognize his voice so much too. The Walking Dead, Survival Instinct, Wolf Children, Street Fighter, Dragon Ball Z, One Punch, One Piece. He was Gene and Eric in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's awesome. He was in the Halo Wars. Oh my god. I forgot he did most of these things too. I can't remember what, again, yeah, I remember him in One Piece. I think that's what my main thing was. He did a bunch of voices for One Piece, I believe. But oh my god. Bunch of Full Metal Alchemist stuff. Trinity Blood, Suzuka TV show. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Monster, Samurai 7, The Galaxy Railways. Oh my goodness. Dragon Ball, he was Master Roshi. And Jackie Chun. One Piece, yeah, he was Buggy. That's the one I remember him from. Oh my goodness. They got like an all-star cast in this like episode. Good lord, every single person I looked up had at least well over 50 other roles of like major productions. That is really cool. A lot of Dragon Ball Z stuff for Master Roshi, and Tora and Tulu. A bunch of animation dubs, yeah. 16 producers, 18 song development, or department, I mean, 6 writer credits, he was 1 director, soundtrack composer, self, all that good stuff. Damn! Another all-star character, voice actor, and video game character, and TV and movie, and my god. Damn! Oh my god, Roosterteeth, you are blowing it out of the water. That is incredible. So, yeah, okay, so since I'm not going to do a discussion at all, I'm just gonna, oops. I'm just gonna jump into, like, my kind of rundown of the episode. So, I did love the whole scenery, and, like, the kind of background music, as they're kind of showing off the city. All the Faunus are incredible. I did have a moment where there was a couple of Faunus where I never saw any kind of traits of animalistic traits, which they said the Monty and like all of them, like all like freaking okay, Monty, oh my god, I'm blanking on their names so hard. The other writers for RWBY, Carrie and Miles, there we go, and Gray, I think. Not fully, but I think he's a big influence too. Anyways, they've said that Faunus don't necessarily have to have a showing trait of being a Faunus. So, like, for instance, there's a lion tail there, cat ears over right there. There's a girl with horns. We've seen people with scales in the background, little dog tails, bunny ears, that kind of thing. But there could be variations of Faunus that don't have traits like that, and the only way you can see that they are Faunus is if they show it. Like, Texan is a good example. He doesn't really seem like a Faunus, roughly. I mean, he had the whole, like, you know, kind of beard thing going on with his fangs. Wait, do they have fangs? I can't remember if he has fangs or not. But his trait was his claws, so that way when he ripped out his claws, you knew he was a Faunus. So, like, that kind of thing, like, I know is possible. And I did see quite a bit of character models, when they were going through here, that I saw that didn't have any kind of, traits at all. Which is really, I like that, because then, like, it kind of, you know, makes you wonder what kind of trait they could be, kind of thing. Also, I just noticed that. Oh my god, okay, I gotta go back a little bit. Right here, right in the background, you can see the sea captain talking with people. Oh my god, it's like a kind of, I'll probably put this in my Hidden Gems video too when I do one. But right here in the background, right there, you can see the sea captain like telling you like a tale about the giant sea serpent as they you know, they killed it and everything. That girl has dog ears. That's really cool. More of the scale people. I think I see a lion tail in the background. But yeah, all in all, I love this island. This island's very, very cool. I wonder how long we're going to be here. I suspect that Blake might be here for a little while longer. Potentially. But now that the white Fang is like a potential part of like the island now, I think Blake might kind of try to take him out on the island and then like kind of free the island of like White Fang kind of thing. That's my guess potentially, but again, she could just go after Adam like straight up. But like, yeah, all these people here, like, you know, antler horns, that kind of thing in the background. Another dog tail, or wolf tail, I mean, in the background over there. That kind of thing. But there are, I have seen, I'm trying to find one. Oh yeah, over there. The guy right there, on the far left side, he doesn't have any kind of Faunus traits that I can see at the top. He doesn't have a tail, he doesn't have antlers, or you know, something on the face, that kind of thing. So leads me to believe that he's like, you know, one of the hidden trait ones where like he's either claws or like, you know, his skin is just like leather or, you know, whatever, like something hidden, like beneath, you know, to like that's his trait is like, you know, is a hidden trait. But I do love the animation of this episode. It's very, very well done. I think it's the better one, mostly because it's the newest one out, and they had the most time to work on this one, I think. Especially over their week break for Thanksgiving as well. They might have had a bit more time to work on it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, all the Faunus are incredible. It's really, really cool to see them all. The whole building landscape and everything, it really reminds me of like Island Paradise, kind of like, you know, cabanas, cabin kind of buildings, and that's really, really cool. Seeing how Blake said that they only inhabit like 1/3 of the island, makes me think that at some point they might run out of room in the coming years, and they might have to expand out, or they are already, kind of thing. But I'm not sure. Just saw a big group of people somewhere to pause here. There's that guy again over here, who doesn't have a Faunus trait visually that we can see. Got a guy right here who has dog ears. Little kid has cat ears. I think they're cat ears. Bunny ears. The scales with the spikes, which I think that means lizard, potentially. Or like gecko, kind of, that kind of horny toad kind of style. Lion tail, horns, that kind of thing. Anyways, it's a really, really cool island. I really do enjoy it. This scene was awesome. I did like this a lot with Blake and Sun kind of chatting about where their house is and everything, and then she put like grabbing his arm and being like, there. It's like right there, right in the middle. That is super cool that we find out that Blake's family is like the leaders of like the island, potentially, I think is what like the whole consensus is there. But yeah, I love the parents' designs. I really want to know what the dad's trait is as well. He could be a lion or some kind of, like some kind of trait like that. I mean, it would be funny if it's a puma or something like that. But some kind of, because he's a massive person. So I'm thinking that might be his trait. His like Faunus trait is like his height. So, and also maybe his beard might be like a signature thing for him as well. It'll be really interesting to find out, if we ever figure it out, what his trait is. Maybe his armor has something to do with it as well. But yeah, this scene actually made me think that Blake's mom had 2 Faunus traits, because it had the little tail there at the bottom. But it turns out it's just her dress, her cloak thing. So yeah, and her ears are like the same as Blake's, I believe, just different colored. Vaguely, I think the inner ear color is different. But yeah, I love the parents' designs. They're really, really cool. The mom's personality is really cool too, so good job, Tara, on that. I do like that a lot. This whole scene was really funny too, with Blake's like being embarrassed and like Sun trying to like talk his way out of like being beat up by her dad. That's really funny. So yeah, smell me here. But yeah, I really do love this episode. It's very short compared to the other ones, the other episodes and stuff. But yeah, it's super cool. Their house is amazing too. Like, it's kind of like in a way like Weiss's in a way, but like it's different. These guys, I love how their hoods are like Anubis in a way, especially with the guy on the right. We don't know which one's which, I don't think. They maybe said their name to each other at some point, but I don't think they said it on screen and depicted like, oh yeah, this one's, I am this person, this person's this person kind of thing. They don't think they did that yet. So we know the excuse me. We know the names, but we don't know which is which. Unless you like distinguish the voices. That could be a big help too. But anyways, the guy on the right of me, right there, he's the most Anubis-like of them, because he has like the ears and everything. But the mask is like a big Anubis kind of feel, and that's kind of cool. So I wonder if the RWBY team are going into like the the Egyptian lore side of like myths and like that kind of thing. I would love that. That would be incredible. Incredible? No, that will be incredible to watch and see and things like that. And the brother over here, he has a black wolf tail, which makes me think they're not brothers, but they have the same last name. So maybe they have different parent traits. So like the mom was like him, the dad was like him, and it was like a 50-50 shot kind of thing. Also, are they twins? I don't know. I don't think so. They're not like the same height. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see what Blake might do here. Like I said, I think Blake might stick around, at least for an episode or two, kind of figure out what the White Fang's true purpose here is, maybe try to interrupt it, that kind of thing. But I have a feeling next episode might be the big battle between the guy, oh god, what's his name? I forgot his name already. Salem's council member dude, the guy who is like the last constantly. Him versus Ruby, I think, or Team Ranger and Crow maybe. And no, not Raven's not there anymore. But anyway, I think that battle might happen next. That's because that was the hint of the episode, was that next episode might be based around that fight of like Ruby, Team Ranger, and that guy. Oh my god, I can't remember. I cannot believe I forgot his name already. So it was at the end of the episode too. But yeah, so these guys are bad. I knew that right away because like they are in the opening. These brothers, they're in the opening like with Adam. When you see Adam's like mask, when you see Yang kind of like falling and all of a sudden Adam's face pops up, and then these two guys kind of like coming to the sides or to the side, or can't remember how they come into the frame, but they come into the frame, and they've been kind of hinted at since the very first episode in the opening. So they are bad. They're with Adam, confirmed at the very end of their last kind of scene together. They want to go back to Brother Adam, but they are here as a ploy, I think, to kind of get on Blake's dad's good side, who used to be the good leader that stepped down. That is a big drop. Oh my god, that is huge. Oh my god, that is the biggest, coolest reveal that I think the show has gotten this volume. Definitely. I definitely think that's the biggest reveal, other than the more grim types. The more grim types were really fun to watch too, but this is like lore kind of like dropping. Like Blake is part of like the dynasty of like the first White Fang like family, that like the person who started the White Fang, Blake's dad, potentially, maybe they started the White Fang. But basically, Blake's dad was the leader of the White Fang, and that's, I believe, how Blake got into the White Fang so young, is because her family was there, so they protested and all that stuff like that. But as we know from Volume 1, basically Blake's dad stepped down, and a new leader took his place. And that leader was the one that, oh my god, I forgot all of their names. God damn it. I literally forgot all of the names. I cannot, oh my god. The Salem person, okay, hold on a second. I gotta look it up now, because it's gonna bug me the crap out of me. Salem's faction. Yes. Sure. Salem faction. Okay. Who do we have? Okay, so Tyrion is the one that's in the town with Ruby. There we go. Hazel is the one that is going after, let's see if their name has been updated on this list. Sienna Khan. There we go. Yeah. So Sienna Khan was the new leader that rose up after Blake's dad, like, left the group behind. So after Blake's dad left, Sienna Khan rose up and became the leader of the White Fang and made it bloodthirsty kind of thing, and made everything go to hell. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens if Blake's dad helps out Blake. If I would love for the Blake's family to have like a bigger role in the show, because seeing how there's such a big pivotal character in the show, like Blake's dad literally was the leader of the White Fang. Like, that's a big, huge, like, character there. I would love to see him more in the show. Definitely, 100%. I would love to see him more in the show, including the mom, including the island of Menagerie. I would love to see more Menagerie. But all in all, this episode was short, but it was incredible. I did love this episode for what it was. The new characters and all this stuff. We met 4 new characters. Or 4 or 5? 4. We met 4 new characters. We met 4 new characters, introduced to a new island. Not only did we found out information about the original White Fang leader, but we found out a ton more about what Menagerie has in store for it, with the White Fang being there. We don't know their plan, but we know they're there. And from what their dad said, they have an outpost there, the White Fang do, on the island. As like priestry talk kind of things, I think is what he talked about. Anyways, I am super excited for Chapter 6, 100%. And I cannot wait for that anytime soon. But next week, basically, we'll have to wait for that. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a thrill ride of an adventure to watch this episode. I'm so glad we're back in the episodes and not with the World Remnants. World Remnants are fine, but these episodes are, like, genuinely just a thrill ride, and it's so fun to watch. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys here next week for RWBY Chapter 6. Take care, everybody.